What's up, everybody? Happy Saturday. My name is Rahim Escalai, and this is episode 347 of 413 Sportstalk. If you are a Springfield resident, then you had the chance to attend the annual pancake breakfast, the world's largest on record. We have something large to talk about, and I don't mean me. Let's start now. Phil Mickelson's absence from competitive golf continues as he opts to withdraw from next week's PGA Championship. That's okay, because I predicted Tiger to win anyway, so... Broncos wide out to Jerry Judy's girlfriend wants his case dismissed. Yesterday's case was first reported by ESPN, and it was a little disagreement that the two went through. I don't understand why he got involved in the law, as long as nobody was physically hurt or any laws were broken. It's just my opinion. The New York Rangers steal another one from Pittsburgh 5-3 and even the series at 3 apiece. I predict, however, that the New York Rangers will win this series. So let's hope I can make some money off that. San Diego Fathers, aka the San Diego Padres, sign their veteran infielder Robinson Cano. As you remember, he was recently released by the Mets. Mets got a lot of big contracts that they really don't feel like paying. Robinson Cano's a wash, but some franchises don't feel like he is, and he's got signed. Free agent wide receiver Jarvis Landry is set to sign with the New Orleans Saints. It could happen as soon as Monday afternoon. Another target for whoever the fuck's going to be the quarterback down there. And it's looking good for Saints fans right about now. And finally, sources say that Nike is unlikely to extend the sneaker deal of Kyrie Irving. Not really going to comment on this, but I don't really like it anyway. But yeah, anyway, those are your news stories for today. Let's talk about Western Mass sports. We're going to start with the girls' tennis. Big one, big day yesterday in tennis. Pioneer Valley Chinese Immersion Charter School beats Chicopee 3-2. Mohawk Trail over Frontier by the same score. Lennox blanks Northampton 5-0. Springfield International Charter does the same to Hamden Charter School of Science East 3-2. Belchertown over Pope Francis 4-1, and Lee beats Mount Everett by that same score. Now we are all done with girls tennis. Let's talk about softball. Agawam over Greenfield 4-1. Agawam is 11-4 on the year. Greenfield falls to 9-6. West Springfield 10, Chicopee 7. West Side has had a disappointing year so far. They're 6-10. Greenfield is 9-6 on the cusp of 10 wins. Gateway 14, Putnam 0. Gateway is 8-4. Putnam is winless at 0-11. Pope Francis 25, Hamden Charter School of Science East 9. Pope Francis is 8-3 on the year. Hopkins 4, Mohawk 3. We got Hopkins at 8-5, struggling a little bit, but they want that postseason. Westfield Tech 7, Smith Vogue 0. Mount Greylock 17, Frontier 5. Wow, the Frontier Redhawks started the season hot, and since have really kind of like fallen off. Excuse me. Still room for you, Frontier. Don't worry. South Hadley 12, Palmer nothing. South Hadley, the Tigers are one of the best teams in Western Mass. As far as softball is concerned, so this is not a surprise here that they win big. Wacona over Pittsfield 7-6. What a great game! Wacona falls to 11-5. Pittsfield is 10 and Wacona advances to 11-5. Pittsfield is 10-6 on the year. Wow! And that's it for softball. Let's talk lacrosse. Westfield 20, Pope Francis 5, Amherst 17, Pittsfield nothing. As it for lacrosse, the lone game in track, we have Southwick over Munson 102-20. Now on to the boys' side of things for Western Mass sports. Volleyball, Frontier over Duggan 3-1. West Springfield does Agawam the same way, same score. Same thing with Belchertown over Chicopee. Holyoke over Ware 3-0, and Westfield over Ludlow by the same score, 3-0. Lacrosse now. West Springfield over Northampton 16-6. Lennox over Munson 18-6. Smith Vogue over Hoosick Valley 11-1. Chicopee Comp over Pope Francis, 15-9. Wacona over Agawam, 21-4. And that'll do it for lacrosse. Let's talk tennis. Hammond Charter School of Science East over the Bulldogs, 4-1. Comp over Westside by the same score, 4-1. Lee over Mount Everett, 3-2, and Amherst over Northampton, 5-0. Wow, in tennis, the boys and the girls club both got beat. They got smashed. That's crazy. Westfield Tech over... Oh, I'm sorry, that's it for tennis. Now let's talk baseball. Sorry. Agawam over Chicopee Comp, 7-6. East Longmeadow over Central, 7-4. Ouch. South Hadley over Munson, 15-5. Westfield Tech over Pathfinder, 11-zip. Westfield Tech is on a 5-game win streak. They are 12-2 on the year. Monument Mountain over Belchertown, 9-0. Mount Greylock over Ludlow, 17-2. Mount Greylock is 12-3. The last loss was to Wacona. That was on the road on May 3rd. Wow, Mount Greylock's pretty good. Taconic over Wacona, 10-0, and Taconic is on a quiet 11-game win streak. They have the best record in Western Mass baseball, where 4, Granby 3, and Southwick 12, Palmer nothing. Wow. Rams are 13-4, by the way. That's it for baseball. Lone meet and track was Greenfield over Athol, 120-24. And that's it for Western Mass Sports. Let's talk NBA. Boston over Milwaukee, 108-95. Series tied 3-3. Game 7 tomorrow. This is going to be huge. I think the Bucks are going to take it. Golden State over Memphis, 110-96. Golden State wins the series 4-2. Steph and Co. move on to face the eventual whoever it is in the Western Conference Finals. Now let's talk hockey on the ice. Rangers over Pittsburgh, as we talked about in the beginning, 5-3. Series tied 3-3. Florida over Washington, 4-3, and Florida wins that series. The Panthers, 4-2. Dallas over Calgary, 4-2, and that series is tied 3-3 as well. Now let's talk baseball. My Red Sox won. Hopefully they're your Red Sox too if you're a fan. 7-1 over the Texas Rangers. Cincy over Pitt, 8-2. Milwaukee over Miami, 2-1. Houston over Washington, 6-1. Seattle over the Mets, 2-1. Tampa Bay over Toronto, 5-2. Minnesota over Cleveland, 12-8. The Yanks still won against the White Sox, 10-4. San Fran over St. Louis, 8-2. Kansas City, 14. Colorado, 10. The Angels, 2. Oakland, 0. Arizona, 4. Chicago Cubs, 3. And Philadelphia, 12. LA Dodgers, 10 in 10 innings. NCAA baseball, we got a big day for you. UNC over WF, 3-2. NC State over Duke, 5-3. Rutgers over Bowling Green, 12-5. Louisville over Georgia Tech, 8-1. Purdue over Northwestern, 14-8. Virginia over Clemson, 11-6. Tennessee over Georgia, 9-2. Notre Dame over Pittsburgh, 8-3. Penn State over Ohio State, 13-7. Maryland over Michigan, 8-7. Iowa over Michigan State, 5-0. Texas Tech over Oklahoma State, 7-6. And the Texas State over the Raging Cajuns, 13-5. That is it for your collegiate and professional sports. Now let's move on to the NFL 32-32. Today I bring you the New Orleans Saints. When they lost Drew Brees, they went through hell as a team. Put Sean Payton through so much fucking stress that he ended up retiring. He wanted to quit. He was overwhelmed. Fuck. Taysom Hill, who is a gadget player at best, is not a quarterback. I don't give a fuck. He robbed the Saints organization of almost $100 million in 2021 during the offseason after Drew Brees chucked up the deuces. Saints brass hit the panic button, and they're looking at the 2002 season as a year that they rebound and get back into the playoffs. A conversation begins. Go Saints! That's G-A-A-U-X, Saints. You know, Creole, baby, gotta do it right. Gotta show that love for my people. Anyway, this is the 7th time in franchise history that the Saints have selected 2 players in the first round. In 2017, it happened most recently. They selected standout cornerback Marshawn Lattimore, who got fucked over by the Rams a bunch of times, and all-pro right tackle Ryan Ramczyk. If you remember my evaluations for NFL players last year, Ryan Ramczyk was one of my top tackles, along with former Saint Teron Armstead. First round, 11th overall, Chris Olave, wideout from Ohio State. First wide receiver selected in round 1 since Brandon Cooks in 2014. I believe this was a great pick. He is exactly what the Saints love in their wideouts, and he will find his niche in this league immediately. Chris Olave is fast. Ooh, I don't know how I got coffee on my neck. Let's see what else we have for you. I kind of felt this was going to happen again. Olave's skill set of quickness and blazing speed are what the Saints love in their wideouts. I'm repeating it again. And with him still on the board here, this pick was kind of like a no-brainer. First round, 19th overall, Trevor Penning, offensive tackle / guard out of the University of Northern Illinois. Rough, tough guy who was the highest penalized offensive lineman coming out of college and to the draft. And on film, you can see it, and you can see why. This dude's a fucking asshole. He is quick, he is nasty, he's aggressive and athletic enough to look for more work in the run game. I can't wait to see Trevor Penning get his first start. That's going to be crazy. Second round, 49th overall, Alontae Taylor, corner from Tennessee. Very experienced player here, who started as a quarterback for Coffee County Central High School in Manchester, Tennessee. Finished with over 8,200 total all-purpose yards and 75 touchdowns in high school. In 2018, after playing for the UA All-American game, he quickly committed to the Tennessee Vols. My number 11 cornerback fell just out of the top 10 here, but Alontae Taylor is going to one day be a star in this league, and here's why. 2018 to 2021, he played as an experienced... 2018 to 2021, he played as a corner after switching from quarterback, which was his original walk-on position, so he is extremely experienced, has seen the game from different angles, extremely high football IQ, understands the game from multiple aspects. I love that. In school, he had 162 tackles, 4 picks, 19 pass deflections, and a touchdown. At the end of the season, Alontae elected to sit out of the 2021 Music City Bowl in order to prepare for the 2022 NFL Draft. Alontae Taylor will fit right in with the Saints, and I love what he brings to this defense. They had 2 more picks here in the 5th round, 161st overall, to Marco Jackson, a linebacker out of Appalachian State, kind of like molded in. I forgot his name, number 56. He's a linebacker. He's kind of older, but he's a star now. Kind of like that guy. And number 6, 194th overall, Jordan Jackson, defensive tackle out of Air Force. And that was the New Orleans Saints draft. This is the end of episode 347, 413 Sports Talk. I'm Raheem Escalay. Love you all. Wishing nothing but health, wealth, and success. 348 is tomorrow. And I hope I'll see you there. Have a great day, everybody. Hope you enjoyed your Saturday.